If you're writing an assessment document for an educational program, you'll need to do some work before first beginning your assessment plan. First, you will need to identify the student learning outcomes for your program. This should not be done alone. This is a great conversation to take place in department meetings. More information on how to write student learning outcomes and what to consider when doing so can be found in the video titled Writing Student Learning Outcomes. After your outcomes are solidified, you'll need to enter those into Zytrax. When you're ready to enter your outcomes, you'll go to the program, select Program Details, and there you'll see the outcomes listed. You can edit current outcomes if there are any, or if you're starting from scratch, you can add outcome. It is important at the beginning of each academic year to ensure that your outcomes are correct and updated before you move forward. Once your outcomes are entered, you'll move on to identifying the courses that are a part of that program. If you need guidance on which courses belong on the curriculum map, please check with the Office of Assessment and Compliance for some additional assistance. But as a general rule, courses that all or a majority of students will take should be entered into the curriculum map. Electives do not need to be entered. For some examples, let's take a look at information systems. Here you can see that there is a set of courses that all students will take. All of these courses should be entered into Zytrax and ultimately wind up on the curriculum map. Whereas with the MA Apologetics, there's degree requirements and then there's electives. So in Zytrax, we will enter all of the degree requirements and we can leave all of the elective options off unless you would like to include them on there. So let's go enter some courses in Zytrax. So below the outcomes, you can see program courses. You can remove courses if they are on there, or you can add a course here. And then submit. If you search for a course and you're unable to locate it, check with the Office of Assessment and Compliance to make sure that the export from Banner into Zytrax has already taken place. Once your outcomes and courses have been entered, you're ready to create your curriculum map. Please note that minors do not require curriculum maps. The purpose of a curriculum map is to help you look at the curriculum of your program at a 10,000-foot level. When working on this document, be thinking of how the courses interact with the outcomes. Are all outcomes addressed adequately and appropriately? Again, this is a great conversation to have as a department, and it's not something that anyone should feel like they are solely responsible for. To create your curriculum map, you'll select Curriculum Maps and New Map. Once your map has been created, you'll see your outcomes that you'd previously identified and your courses that you'd entered on the left. And from there, you can go through and select which courses address which outcomes. And can continue on as is appropriate. If, after you've made your curriculum map, you realize that there's an error with your outcomes or your courses, please feel free to reach out and let me know so that I can assist you in making that edit. I do have some additional administrative permissions that I'm able to make some edits if you run into any issues.